Hello, everybody. Hello, thriving friends. Greetings to you all. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us for another day of thriving lessons with Dr. G. Uh, I'll give you a second to settle in as I settle in myself. Goodness, I've been trying to come on live, but technical issues which I don't have control over. So I'm glad that I'm finally able to get on here. So let's get a moment and welcome each other. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. And if you could share the link wherever you are, that would be awesome. We are streaming live on multiple platforms. We are on Facebook. Let me show you the whole thing. We are on Facebook on multiple pages. We are on Four Star Radio and TV. We are on LinkedIn. I just lost track of that. We are on LinkedIn as well. So if you can hear me, just say hello. Let me know that you can hear me. This morning the technical issues just blew me. Okay, I as if I forget that we don't have control over these things. Yep. So I'm very excited about this new day. We have a new topic. We are looking at financial wellness, financial well-being, financial literacy. However, we are not just going to dive deep into it on the first day. I'm just going to give you an overview of what is expected, what we are most likely going to do moving forward. So please, as you get here, take a moment to share the video, take a moment to like the video, let others know that thriving friends have gathered. We are here to learn, we are here to thrive. If we haven't met before, hello. Let me introduce myself proper. Let me take this thing away. Yes. Let me sit down and introduce myself. Hello. My name is Dr. Grace Kakari, but I go by Dr. G. I'm a success and wellness advocate. I gather here with my thriving friends. Forgive me for whatever is popping up. I'm going to close everything. I gather here with my thriving friends. We learn different resources, different tips that helps us thrive in our generation. So we talk about everything success and everything holistic wellness. We've been exploring holistic wellness in the past few weeks, and today we are taking a break from that. Breathing in is the last day of the month of March. Wow. Many of us are getting paid. We are excited. Many of us are probably sad we didn't reach our goal, whatever. We will explore that. But I'm excited to introduce a new series focusing on financial well being, financial wellness. So let's take a moment once again, share the video, like the video, make sure it is live. And I am actually checking the other platforms to make sure that we are on there. And I can see that we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, it looks good from my end. If for any reason, hi Isaac. If if for any reason you can't hear me, please let me know. Again, the technical stuff can sometimes surprise me. All right, so I decided to share a screenshot of my LinkedIn page. If you're on LinkedIn, please consider connecting. So get in touch because some of the information we share, we store them on LinkedIn as well. So kindly take a moment, and if you're on LinkedIn, follow us. If you're on Facebook, we have a page, Thrive with Doc G. It is fairly new, but we want to keep everything professional. So that is where we are keeping the thriving lessons, thriving stuff. So please go ahead and check us out there. And when you get there, you are always given an option to either follow, like, share, whatever you are given, please do it. Do. Okay, this is for YouTube. We have a YouTube channel since I think approximately 2 years now. We appreciate all the people who have been supporting us on YouTube. YouTube channel doesn't magically grow. It grows when people support. So I will plead that you take a moment to support us on YouTube. Please get out there, subscribe, share our content. If you are here with us, that means you support what we are doing. Unless you are here for another reason, please, I don't want to know. But take care as you move around your different social media pages. Please look for us at Thrive with Dog G. That is the handle or username, or depending on the platform, they may call it something different, but that is what we use on our different platforms. Thrive with Doc G. Or just look my name up and let's see if it'll come up. All right. All right, thriving friends, I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get started. I hope you are sharing. Oh, I hope you are sharing. It's funny how you can get disoriented when the internet decided to do me skills. Now it's got my mind everywhere else but here. All right, I'm going ahead to make sure that I have all the other things closed because sometimes they interfere in our conversations. So I'll close this one. And I'm using one screen today too. So from time to time, if this is a first time meeting us, sometimes I have multiple screens, so I'll be turning my head. Today I don't have multiple screens, but I'm likely to look down because I have to look at different browsers that have been opened at the same time. All right, I didn't even realize this thing is showing, but financial independence versus financial freedom. Some time ago, we explored this topic on our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it yet, please take a moment, go to Thriving Generation with Dr. G. We hear these words thrown around a lot. I want to be financially independent. I want to be financially free. They may mean different things. Financial independence is getting to a point where you are not dependent on your regular working pay or salary. Financial freedom is calculated. You can actually calculate how much you need to be financially free, okay? Depending on your expenses and depending on your dependents right now, you can calculate that I need this much to be free. I need that much to be free. But we definitely cannot ignore the fact that we all need some kind of money. Well, it's not always that we get to learn about finances. If you are not in a business school or a business program, or you don't consciously take the time to learn some of these things, it doesn't come easily to most of us. Okay. So this week, I am introducing to you Financial Literacy 101. I don't have all the tips myself, but for the next 5 weeks, we are going to have different friends who help us explore different topics, different resources, and learn how to be financially independent. I'm using financially independent because we have to get to this the point where our monies will start working for us. And in the description, I did write that we need to learn how to grow wealth. Okay, we need to learn how to keep wealth. We need to know how to make wealth. Most of us in a professional job and educated people, we learn how to secure job, okay, and start getting paid salary. But when it comes to wealth creation, it's a different kind of ball game. Wealth creation is not the money, just looking at the money, the transactional money that you have, but something that can move on from generation to generation, something that is substantial. Okay, so wealth creation, how do we create wealth? And when we start getting enough, when we start making money, when we start making wealth, how do we grow it? Statistics shows that 97% of the world's money wealth is handled by, I think, 3% or so of the world's population. Just a few, less than 5%. Less than 5% keep like over 95% of the world's treasures. Where do you find yourself? Are you in the 3% or are you in the other 97%? There is no judgment here. We are all working on it. We are all learning how to change our financial status, how to do better. That is why we are here today, right? We are here to explore. We are here to find resources that can help us. I love this video, not video, sorry. I love this image that I found. I thought that helps us a lot. Oh, hi, Elijah. Thank you so much for joining us, Thriving Friend. You've been very consistent. We appreciate you. Yay. I love my Thriving Friends. Okay. So I love this image I found that shows different kind of treasures, different kinds of wealth. Sometimes when we think about money, we are talking about what we use for the transactional changes, like I mentioned. That we are looking beyond money. There are other ways of making money, there are other ways of keeping wealth. And we don't always know that, and it's fine. But we are here to learn. I want to begin by sharing with you a book that I'm very familiar with. To start, Financial Literacy 101. I think everybody has to read this book, The Richest Man in Babylon. Everybody has to read this book. The book focuses on advice on making money, but not just making of the money, how to keep your money as well. The story is relevant, though the book was created so long ago, I think in the 1920s or so. We still have it today. It's been modified several times. People have had different variations of it for women, for business owners, for Christian. I mean, like they have different variations of it that I've seen online. But please, if you haven't read the book before, kindly, kindly look for it. If you've read it before too, let us know some of the things you learned. And I'm sharing with you a few steps, I think 5 steps from the book, some of the advice that the book shared, some of the things that I'm doing, and some of the things that we should all be doing. The first step to Financial Literacy 101 will be learning, not the paying yourself first. That is awesome. But I think we have to learn. We have to know what we are doing. We have to know about finances. And then once we have the wealth creation aspect, once we have our job, some of us have something secured going. The first thing we should do to keep our wealth will be paying ourselves first. At least 10% of your income is yours. That is one tip I love from this book. Okay. Pay yourself first. It's natural for you to want to pay all your debts, pay all your bills, pay everybody else but yourself. But you realize that if you take that 10% from whatever amount you are making, let's use $1,000 for an example. Let's say you make 1,000 a month. Okay. If you take the 10% out of the 1,000, you still have $900 left, and you will still be fine. Really, you will still be fine. But then if you keep all the 1,000, there'll be different reasons why you should spend the 1,000. Yesterday I was having a conversation with a friend, and we are talking about how there is always a purpose for money. It's like there is always something is always calling for your money. As soon as you receive the money, it wants to go somewhere. The money the money wants to travel, the money wants to go somewhere. All right. So paying yourself first is one of the tips from that book. Another tip from that book that I found very relevant will be live below your means. Avoid lifestyle inflation. What that means is that you may be earning $1,000, and as you are paying yourself first, you may increase in your income. Or at some point, we are going to talk about multiple sources of income as well. We are going to talk about using credit cards wisely. You can use credit card to become debt free. Some people also use credit card and they become in debt, whatever. But the second step is to live below your means. So once your income is increasing, it doesn't mean that you should also spend more. You save some of the money for the future. And then the third thing is to invest wisely. The book talks about investing in places you are familiar with, investing in places you have knowledge about. When you are sick, you go to the doctor. You don't go to the market to talk to a random market woman selling cloth. That is not her field. So if you will not go to the market to talk about medical issues, why are you talking about your financial issues with your poor friends or with somebody who hasn't made wealth? So if you are desiring to be rich one day, if you are desiring to create businesses in a certain area, be talking to people who are already in that area and who are doing well in that area, and then consider investing in those areas because you know something. When the market is crashing, you can tell. We can tell in all situations, but you have an idea compared to areas that you have no idea what is going on. Then the fourth thing is managing risk and investing in things you understand, similar to the third step, which I talked about, investing wisely. You have to learn to manage risk well. We don't know everything, we will not know everything, but there are options. A couple of weeks ago, Mr. Isaac Douglas Isaac came and talked to us about what is it called? Life insurance. Okay. Life insurance is also an option, another way to create wealth. We don't not always know some of these things, but as we learn, we have to explore, we have to understand more. Okay. We have 401k for those in America. I think in the UK they may call it another name. In Ghana, I think it's called pension scheme. There are different things for different countries. You have to explore your individual countries and what they offer. But there are other options too. There are other options too, and you should take the time to invest that. And another tip from the book is to own your own house, own your own home. When the home is yours, after you finish paying for the home, it is yours. When it comes to home payment, it's different in different countries. I've lived in multiple countries. That's why I always have different examples. In America, you can buy the home and the bank will pay for it. So you are buying the home with a loan, right? So though it is your home, it is not yours literally until you pay for it. So it's in your name and then you are given a period of time, 15 years, 30 years to pay for it. But in most African countries, when people build, the house is theirs. Like my parents have a home in Ghana, it's their home. They saved and then they built the house. So unlike my our structure in America where you can go for the house and be paying, but whatever option it is, have the goal to have a home someday. Okay, because once you secure the house, once you pay for the house, it becomes an investment for you. Until you finish paying, it's still debt, it's still a liability, it's taking money from you. But once you are done and it's yours, it's yours. If you don't want it anymore, you can sell it, right? But if you live in an apartment, if you live in somebody else's home, remember that the person is giving you shelter, but every amount you are paying is going to the person, it's not coming to you. So these are some of the basic things the book talk about. I really, 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 really am passionate about this sixth step, which is to build passive income. The 97 or 95% wealth going to the 3% or so people in the world wasn't based on just one job. When you look at the world's richest people, most of them have multiple things going on at the same time. I always love to use the example of Amazon, right? When you take Amazon, for example, we know Amazon. Amazon is the online shopping place or marketplace. Amazon is very famous. Amazon is very credible. But that is not the only thing Jeff Bezos do. He also invests in technology. He also has, apart from the Amazon online marketplace, I also know that he has fresh fruits and veggies, groceries, something, I think it's called I forget the name. If you know the name, I think Fresh Market or something like that. I've been to only once in Washington. We don't have one where I live currently, but it is in selected places like famous, busy city places. And then he has robotic stuff going on. We all know that he was working on space, something, something. They are not just investing in one thing. Let's take Bill Gates also for an example. Bill Gates has been around for a long time. We are all familiar with Bill Gates and Microsoft and the IT stuff. Bill Gates is also a big time when it comes to farming. I don't know if you are aware of that. He owns several farms in America. Why wouldn't we just say that, Bill Gates, you are doing well just managing your IT staff, stay there? And then even the IT, let's look beyond the software. They also develop the hardware, right? So they sell the computers, and they don't end there. Now we have Ring bells and stuff around in our homes. They also invest in there. Then the headphones, then they also just diversifying, creating multiple sources of income. Some of these are passive, some of these are not. But we cannot just sit back and just relax on one job and think that is okay. No matter where you find yourself, you can do something else. You can invest in something else. Those of us in academia, you are teaching, but you have the skills from your education, right? You can be a consultant. You definitely could be a consultant in your field. If you're in education, you can provide some educational content for businesses, for communities, something that can bring you some extra money. You are not doing something that is so out of your current field. If you're in fashion designing, as much as you are selling clothes, you can also think about content creation. Some of the special skills you use, you document them and you share. And when you become famous or when your product is appreciated, you could be an influencer in that field and people will come to you with sponsorships and whatever it is. If you're in engineering, you can also explore creating your own products on the side, your own software on the side. There is always something that we can do. If you're in catering, you may be working for a hotel or a big company. Great. But you can also start making small food on the side for people's event. You can also start showing videos of how you do things. Think about multiple sources of income. Think about passive income. We all need those. And another tip from the book, if you are now joining us, hi, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. We are sharing some tips from the book, Richest Man in Babylon, because we are now learning how to create wealth, financial literacy 101. I think that's a wonderful book to start with. And then some of the tips from the book. I'm sharing some of the tips from the book. I have a video on that book actually, and it is on YouTube, Thriving Generation with Dr. G. Please check that out. And since I'm talking about book and I'm talking about learning, let's go to the step 7, which is invest in yourself and in your skills. You have to learn the things you are not learning from school. When you are interested in becoming a mathematician, you go to school to become a mathematician. When you're interested in becoming an athlete, you find a coach to help you to become that better athlete, that great athlete in whichever field it is. Why are we not doing the same for our finances? Why are we not doing the same for us jobs? So don't settle. That's the whole point. Don't settle. Whichever area you are in, try to make sure that you have the best of the best in that area. You have the highest degree possible or close to the highest degree possible if there is anything like that. If you're in academia, PhD won't be bad. We all don't need PhDs. I know some friends who are doing excellent with their masters in engineering, because in engineering, if you go for PhD, then you are probably considering teaching or research. That is why you are going higher. But you can actually do very well in engineering. But whichever it is, if it is mechanical engineering, make sure you have the best of the best knowledge you can in mechanical engineering. Invest in yourself, invest in your skills, invest in your knowledge. Make sure that you know what you are doing. Make sure that when we are looking for people, when we are reaching out to people, you can be found. You can be found. We can just go and say that, hey, have you heard of Dr. G? She does well in this area. She does well in that area. And you'll be called on. But please, Dr. G is me. Okay, not you. So, as we are going to start this new series, thinking about financial wellness, thinking about our financial well being, this is the beginning to the journey of financial freedom, the journey of financial independence, whatever that means to you. Please think about true wealth. Think about starting something that gives you the peace of mind. Okay, peace of mind, no financial stress. Okay, that is what we want. We want to make sure that we are in a space where we can contribute to our communities meaningfully. No matter what you want to do, you always need some kind of money. Money is not the most important thing in life. I think life is the most important thing in life, right? You need the life. If you don't have it and you are gone, you are gone. Life is meaningless when you die. But if you are alive and you are strong, you need food to eat, you need clothes. When I was struggling to get online, and I still think I couldn't get the light fixed so well, so I still have some darkness shadow on my camera, but I still decided to come anyway. When I was doing that, I could have struggled, right, if I didn't have the necessary technology to get here today. Oh my goodness, this thing is not being very friendly today. Please forgive me. Right. But I wanted to also show you as we get on this journey. I've talked about this before, and I also have that on the YouTube channel. But some solutions given by Ramsey Solutions. I don't know if you know Ramsey. I was going to say, let me see something. I apologize. Dave Ramsey. I lost track of his first name. I was going to say Gordon Ramsay. Then we'll be getting into food now. Dave Ramsey has several books on finances. Please note that I'm not recommending a certain author over another. You have to go for people you believe in their strategies. I know there are conflicts when it comes to these advisors and all that, because some of them are sponsored by financial institutions, some of them are investing in certain products, so they will push that more. Some people invest in life insurance, so they'll be pushing life insurance to you, like, get life insurance, that's the best thing ever. Please, that is not for you to, for anybody to tell you. This list is not very visible, but what it was meant to do is to show you some of the options out there when you are starting your financial journey, when you are beginning the financial journey. Here are some of the tips. Like I said, we are going to go through these week by week, so we don't have to stress so much. But as you are beginning the journey to financial literacy, we have to learn how to budget. We have to get out of debt, right? We have to set financial goals. We have to be smart about our career choices. We have to learn to save money for emergencies. I mean, we never know what can happen. Your car can break down and there will be no money for that. That can affect your effectiveness. You can get sick. Someone can get sick if you don't have life insurance, if you don't have savings. That could be a trouble for you. Then plan for big purchases. You don't just step out. America is wonderful when it comes to credit card. I just applied for a new credit card. It was approved. I've been given a credit limit of this much. If you don't take care, you start making big, big, big purchases. But I got that credit card for a purpose. So it will be used for that purpose and that purpose only. All right. So invest in your retirement, in your future. Right now, we have the energy to get money. Let's invest some into our future. Live below your means. I this advice is in the Richest Man of Babylon, and it's also advised by Dave Ramsey. Help your kids save for college. If you have children and you believe in education, then you should definitely be looking in that area. And then make your health a priority. I talk about making sure that your health is well taken care of. Like that cars, if you want to go anywhere, you service your car. If you're going on a road trip, you make sure that you service the car, you buy enough fuel for the car, you change the oil, because you don't want the car to break down on the way. And also, because you are going on a longer road trip, you make sure that you have insurance for the car. In case anything happens, insurance has covered it. Please take a look at your life right now. Take a look at your life. How do you have insurance for your life? Are you taking care of your health? Because your body is your car, and this body is going to take you far. If you take good care of it now, it's going to take you further. If you don't, and you are waiting to take care of it in 10 years, maybe it cannot even get to 10 years. Or maybe in 10 years, you have to invest much more to take care of it than if you have gradually serviced it now. So think about that too. And then for those of us who have mortgages, like we are trying to own a home, so we've collected the bank loan to purchase a house, pay off your mortgage early. Then make your health a priority. Yes, I went over that. Get the right insurance in place. If it's for your health, get the right health insurance. It's for your home, get the right home insurance. If there's a flood, there is fire, you don't lose everything. You get some money back from your insurance. And then work with a financial advisor. Did you hear that? Work with a financial advisor, because you may not know everything, and it's okay. Work with people who know what they are doing. Let them help you. Just like you go to the hospital for help related to your health, talk to financial advisors related to your finances. Talk to dietitians related to your diet and to your nutrition, right? Talk to wellness coaches related to your health and wellness, right? And then finally, be generous with others. As you make wealth, we are the thriving friends. As we make wealth, we will share with others. We will share with our families, we will share with our communities, we will share with everybody that is around us. Thriving friends, I appreciate you all. I'm so excited that we were still able to stream live. Next week, I have a guest coming to join us to help us learn about basic investment opportunities for working professionals. So, for some of us who are not very familiar with the stock market, where can we invest our monies? What can we do? What will be the best option for us? So, we'll be learning about all that. And my nose has decided to just get blocked in the morning, so that's fine. We are in the 30th minute already. I'm going to take a moment to check the other platforms to make sure I'm not missing comments. But do you have any tip for us, financial tips that you've been using? I don't know what is going on in my nose. My people, I'm sorry. I woke up okay. I started okay. Then I sit here and my nose is blocking. My goodness, what can I do? Okay. Oh, thank you so much for joining Thriving Friends. I see some friends on Facebook. I see some friends on YouTube. Thank you so much, my friends. And LinkedIn, we have some people on LinkedIn too. This is great. What are you doing? I am excited about the upcoming weeks. I am excited about the fact that we can learn. We can learn to improve our lives. We can learn to improve our finances. Nobody is perfect. Everybody is still working out. Those who are already billionaires, right? We hear all the time that this person is worth what billion. They are still investing, they are still working, they are still making money. So why would we, the beginners, stop? We will not. And it's not just about the making of the money, understanding how money works and how we can grow the money. That is why the wellness piece comes in. It's not just about the finance, but wellness, our health and our well-being. Okay. Thriving friends, I'll leave you here for today. The technical thing is blowing my mind right now. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining this week. I look forward to exploring more with you next week. Take care and see you soon. Bye.